Alright, Shalom. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the elect of Yahushai. As always, all the praises is forever due only to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Baha, Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the Great Millstone, GMS, who rule and teach well in the scriptures. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And yeah, man. Okay, we're here, man. All right, things are moving quick. Prophecy is speeding up. Time speeding up. The Lord is shortening the days. All right, and prophecy. All right, Bible prophecy is is yeah, it's basically happening right in front of our very own eyes. All right. And yeah, I stumbled across this article from endtimeheadlines.org, and this is very recent, man. Okay, it's very recent. Now today's date is Sunday, the 21st of July, 2024. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, and we know that prior to World War III fully happening, the MOTB has to be mandated across the world, man. All right, and we're so close to that. We've seen steps taken in the economy, steps taken in terms of things going cashless. All right. Um, there's constant changes and new things being brought in with regards to digital identity. All right, like you see in this article. All right, digital wallets, things of that nature. All right, central bank digital currencies. All right. Okay, these different nations like the BRICS are moving away from the American dollar. All right, so we are indeed living in times of Bible prophecy, man. Okay, we're certainly at the end. Okay, and these things are what the elder apostles of the Great Millstone have been, preaching and teaching for decades upon decades. Okay, and these things are happening so often in the news. There's just constant updates regarding this. Okay, so we're at the end, man. All right, these things weren't as common, you know, so many years ago, like it is now. All right, so this is end time headlines. Will the new UK government introduce a new digital identity system? All right, it says the UK government has announced plans to introduce a new digital verification system that has the potential to transform our interactions with digital services and data. That's right, because you know the elites of E, all right, the Dukes of Edom, the international banking families, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, which are the Amalekites, all right, DuPont's, Oppenheimers, etc. All right, they want their new world order. You see, like we always mention, all right, they want everyone on that grid. They want to track and trace everybody with that CHIP, right? They want all your information on there, on their database and everything. Okay, that's why everything is going, digital. Okay, in China they already have that social credit system and things of that nature. All right, and we speak about all the time. We speak about that, I mention that a lot. Okay, the proposed Digital Information and Smart Data Bill introduced in today's King's Speech outlines innovative data use and sharing methods to enhance the user experience in public services. The government anticipates that three major data uses will drive innovation, investment, and productivity across the UK. These include digital verification services, a national underground asset register, and smart data schemes. Okay. The first focus, the first focuses rather on digital identity, aiming to reduce costs, time, and data breaches for businesses. Secure digital identities are estimated to bring £600 million per year to the UK economy, supporting products and services such as assistance with moving house, pre-employment checks, and purchasing age-restricted goods and services. Okay. The new Labour government has recognised that the UK's digital identity infrastructure lags behind the European Union's. The EU has recently passed laws to implement a secure and trustworthy digital wallet for all Europeans. You see? That's the key phrase, digital wallet. Alright? So yeah, they want to have complete access and control, with what you're spending and things like that. Where you're spending your finances, alright? Ultimately everything, all your you know, personal information, your medical history, all that will be on the CHIP as well. Okay, look at this. The digital wallet, this article is explaining everything, all right, and the scriptures back it up. This digital wallet will allow citizens to link their national digital identities with other personal attributes such as driving licenses, qualifications, and bank accounts. That's why everything's going to be on that CHIP, man. Your medical history, everything, criminal history. Okay, citizens will be able to prove their identity and share electronic documents from their digital wallets via their mobile phones. You know, and it was the head of the World Economic Forum that, you know, said that by 2030, you know, if I'm not mistaken, all right, that yeah, by 2030 everyone should have a mobile phone. Okay, you know, that's why we see, you know, we're constantly seeing, you know, a rise in um you know, AI and things like that. Okay, more jobs are cutting staff and implementing robots to do the manual work that people are doing. All right, especially in like warehouses and things like that. But it's across the board. You know, want to merge man with machine. Okay, it's all to be connected to the Internet of Things, man. All right, you know, you got transhumanism as well. Okay, and London is also one of the unclean, you know, part of the unclean frog. All right, you got the Vatican, which is you know, the the religious aspect of this whole beast system. You got Washington D.C., all right, which is the military aspect of this whole system, and you got London, which is the financial aspect of this whole system. Okay, so this is where we're at. All right. By 2026, each member state will need to prove a digital identity wallet to its citizens and accept wallets from other member states in the spirit of interoperability. Okay. So they're moving fast with this, man. Okay. Moving hella fast. So don't intend to make this long, man. It's just a quick, you know, MOT. Well, it's not necessarily the mark of the beast, but that's where it's all heading. That's where all roads lead to. But it's a quick, you know, prophecy update. All right. So let's go to the book of Sirach and the Apocrypha, because all roads lead to the MOTB. All right. Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. But he that gives his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied, you know, in the meditation thereof, right? Occupy means to be busy, all right? Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and here's the point, and be occupied in prophecies. That's right, we're constantly occupied in the Bible prophecy, man. Okay, we're constantly watching and praying, all right? We're being circumspect of what's happening, all right, geopolitically, all right? Constantly, you know, filtering things going on, current events in the news, and filtering it through the scriptures. All right, that's why we're not surprised. Sorry, or we're not taken unawares when, you know, certain things are transpiring. Okay. Meanwhile, you got this devil E, right, trying to pass laws, you know, to protect, you know, PDF file behavior in America. All right. You know, you have the Batman alphabet, you know, people that are passing laws to protect them as well and things like that. All right, trans, you know. So we're certainly at the end, man. Okay. America is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom means to burn, and they're burning their lust to do all these wicked things. All right. These filthy, abominable acts. All right. Let's get second Esdras precept about that. Chapter 15 and verse 1. And it reads, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, who are the Lord's people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, West Indians and Haitians, Seminole Indians, and of course the Israelite foreigner speckled bird. All right, we'll make up the Lord's chosen people, the 12 tribes. All right, of Israel. All right, but only the elect on this side will receive it. All right, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So we're not speaking our own words. Okay, we're not speaking our own vain opinion. We're not giving our personal, you know, thoughts and sayings. We're speaking, thus saith the scripture, the Bibles. All right. And verse 2 says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And the words of the Lord, sorry, are faithful and true. Okay. Verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee. All right. Let not the incredulity, which means disbelief, all right, of them trouble you that speak against you. So don't mind what these people, in the world as saying, all right? They don't have the truth, okay? A lot of them are just scoffers and things like that, man. All right, don't let what they're imagining against you uh, throw you off at all. That's not going to shake our faith whatsoever. If anything, it'll make it stand more firm, okay? Because they're just fulfilling prophecy too. They can do nothing against the truth before the truth. All right. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. That's right, man. And faith is a gift. Okay. All right. And the elect is found to have that. Okay. Because what you're gonna do when you can't buy and sell, right? If you don't have that MOTB, that's RFID micro C chip implanted in your body, all right? You're gonna have to rely totally upon Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, for guidance and for strength, all right? And this truth is what's keeping us stable, all right, mentally, all right? You know, even when we bring these things out, man, we're not, the best speakers, most eloquent speakers and things like that, all right? Even Moses, it wasn't, an eloquent speaker, all right? But through the Spirit, man, we're breaking things down clear. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Okay? And strength of our salvation, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. Okay? And you go into the word stability in the Hebrew is amawana, man. Okay? So this is what's going to keep us stable. Alright? Let's get Romans chapter 3, verse 3. And it reads, for what if some did not believe? Okay, so, what if some do not believe? Alright? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Verse 4, God forbid, meaning no. Alright? Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a lie, as it is written, that you might be justified in your sayings and might overcome when you are judged. Okay? So, it doesn't matter what the naysayers say, man. It doesn't matter what they believe. Alright? Because whether they believe it or not, it's going to come to pass. Prophecy is going to come to pass whether they like it or not. Okay? Revelation chapter 22. Start verse 8. Again, it reads, and I, John, right, Apostle John, right, saw these things and heard them, and when I heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel, which showed me these things. Okay. Verse 9, then saith he unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophets. That's right, man, the angels, are our brethren. Okay. So we're not to bow to angels and worship angels whatsoever. Right? And of them which keep the sayings of this book, like the Holy Bible. Okay. Isaiah 34 and 16 mentions, seek ye out the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. None shall want it mate. Alright? None shall want her mate. Okay? You can't compare the Bible with any other book, man. It stands alone. Alright? It says, worship Yahweh. Alright? Verse 9. For I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship Yahweh. And he said, verse 10, and he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of this prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. Okay. And Apostle John, alright, John the Revelator, received visions when he was on the Isle of Patmos. Okay. Alright. He saw people getting C-hipped, alright, they had C-hipping stations and people were getting surgically implanted with the RFID micro C-hip, alright, and things like that. So he saw all this, alright, and he was up in age at that time, man. Okay. And now, the prophecies of the Bible are speaking clear. Alright. The time is at hand. Alright. Because when you go to the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 4, it reads, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time at the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. That's right, knowledge is increasing. Both on the left hand side and on the right hand side, man. Technology is increasing. Okay. so much so. Okay, because at one time that also the true understanding of the Bible was hidden. Okay, but now it's the seals of it has been broken, right? And the Lord you know has revealed it, to His servants, the prophets, man. Okay, since we're at the time of the end, and the precept to that is Amos chapter 3 and verse 7, which reads, "Surely the Lord power Yahweh will do nothing, but He reveals His secrets unto His servants, the prophets." Okay, so the deep mysteries of the Bible, these dark sayings, these parables, all right, it's all being revealed to the prophets of the Lord. Okay, to be broken down and explained. All right, clearly, and everything is happening, man. All right, so many things are happening. This devil's ready to come down with that great wrath because he knows he has but a short time. All right, so the book is explaining this. No other document, historical document, or so-called religious document is saying things like what the Bible is saying. All right, none whatsoever. Is any other book talking about the RFID micro C hit being the mark of the beast? Any other book talking about you know intercontinental ballistic missiles? All right, and things like that. No. So it's all coming down to this, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark," right? And that Greek word is charagma, right? In their right hand or in their foreheads, and that's a C-hip, okay? That electronic tag that they want to put inside either your forehead or your hand, okay? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So, hey man, you can't participate in the society if you don't, comply and take that C-hip, okay? If you take that C-hip, you can't repent to the Lord, right? And if you deny that C-hip, well, you may even be homeless, okay, as well, because you'll be expected to pay your bills through that. Everything is going to be done through that, okay. Your grocery shopping, your petrol, flying abroad, your school courses, college courses, university degrees, things like that. Everything, your dental checkups, things like that, man. All right. But we know the elect ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna bow, right, to the knee of Baal. In fact, if I might not be saying that right. Uh, 7 just represents completion in the Bible, right? Romans chapter 11 verse 14, it says, "But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal." That's right. Okay, the elect ain't gonna bow and take that C-hip, man. Okay, whatsoever. So this is where we're heading to, man. Okay. So they're making moves and changes in this economy. Digital economy is what they're heading for. You see. So we're not ignorant of this matter. We're not ignorant of it at all. We're not ignorant of any matter, small or great, because it was a small matter, and any small matter that's left alone is going to grow into a big matter. Okay. So this is what they're aiming for, man, and you know, they're going to achieve it to a certain extent. All right. They were going to achieve their new world order to a certain extent, but the Lord is going to, you know, ultimately remove these devils from the power seat. All right. Okay, it says that in the book of Job. All right. But let's get that and close out there. We constantly, weighed down with the cares of this life at times and stuff like that. You know, getting weaker in the flesh. We need out of these bodies, man. All right, brain fog. Oh, dear, oh dear. Eating is in there. That's it. Job chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Straits meaning difficulty. Right? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him when he's about to fill his belly. Right? Which is a metaphor for when he's about to fully, have his, you know, New World Order agenda complete. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating, man. Okay? So, yeah, the Lord is going to basically crush his hopes, crush his plans. Alright? Okay? Because he will get it, complete to a certain degree. You know, but he won't have it 100%, in, rulership forever. You know what I mean? Okay? Alright? So we'll achieve his new world order to a certain level, right? But the Lord is gonna, you know, destroy it. Okay? Because this is why they believe, you know, that they're gonna rule for. They believe they want this because, they ultimately believe they're gonna rule forever, right? Perpetually. Psalms chapter 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. See, that's why they're so boldly and proudly bringing different laws and legislations in, as if you know for like 2050, 2060, what they're gonna do in 100 years time. All right, and they say it as if it's facts, and you don't even know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? But they're saying as if like tomorrow's already written. Boast not of tomorrow, man. Life is but a vapor. You see what I'm saying? So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.